Hi Taurus, how are you guys doing? Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Taurus, I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm happy to meet you here. Okay, I'm looking at us moving into working with somebody, maybe working with somebody new. I'm seeing us finding reciprocity within this dynamic. There could be a change with work as well. We could also be trying to figure out, like when we're exchanging energy with somebody, how we're going to find a balance, and maybe looking to find that balance, maybe looking to establish that sense of balance. I'm looking at there being an offer coming in that we feel unsure about. Somebody's going to be communicating about this to us. I'm looking at the King of Pentacles over here. This can be something we're communicating about, a job, about a company. I'm also hearing about an offer. You could also be communicating with a company that you are not down to take an offer because you don't feel like it's equal for you. I'm seeing a sense of inner conflict that we're trying to balance out here. It's like something being juggled about the direction that we want to go in, what we want to be participating in, Taurus. I'm seeing us leaving something behind because we don't feel like it's resonating with us anymore, okay? Also moving away from a sort of conflict that we had been feeling as well. I'm seeing us carrying a message to somebody. Remember, energies can always be reversed. I'm looking at Aquarius sliding up under the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles here. Something being communicated, somebody communicating with you. I'm seeing a message heading towards Aquarius. I'm looking at somebody in a leadership role here. Somebody creatively leading something out. Somebody seen as like a type of boss, okay? I'm looking at a transformation, and I'm seeing that there's something being celebrated here. Maybe a change that we're making, something big for us. I'm also hearing something about self-esteem too. There may be a big shift in the way that something's being carried out, and I'm seeing us deciding to end something, and I'm hearing put it behind us. We're end something and put it behind us to alchemize whatever that is. And to move towards, I'm hearing what moves you, Taurus. I'm seeing a new beginning. I'm hearing a new opportunity opening up, okay? And I'm seeing that this is where our happiness ultimately lies. I'm seeing this message that comes through, something we're being guided to alchemize, and I'm seeing something being called out about our new beginning. I'm hearing new possibilities, new opportunities. I'm looking at Aquarius here, and I'm looking at the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, which can speak on passion projects, something that we want to be carrying out, something that we want to be leading. I'm seeing us finding our happiness in this place. I'm looking at a lot of masculine energy here. Aquarius was the only major arcana that popped out in that segment. We could be in our heads about something going on with a home situation. I'm picking that up for some of us. In our heads about the way we want to express our gifts. I'm looking at us looking within. Maybe not knowing how we want to express something. This can be a sentiment of love. This can also mean something that we have to offer. I'm seeing that this is a part of a karmic test for us. It's like you may recognize when you look within that you have certain gifts, something you have to offer, and not know like how exactly you want to express yourself in that space. I'm seeing that this is part of something that we're being tested by, okay? I'm looking at Virgo here. This can also be, I'm picking this up for some, about like looking within and recognizing that you do have feelings about something and feeling restricted in like how you want to go about expressing this, okay? I'm seeing us being guided to ward off our shadow in this space. And this is also something to help us progress with our shadow too. There may be shadow work that we're doing. Yes, shadow work that we're doing here, Taurus. I'm seeing that ultimately we're going to make it. I'm hearing to the top. It's like making it to where you want to go, working on a goal that you have. And I'm hearing succeeding. You're going to succeed in the way that you want to express this feeling that you're having, okay? Or these gifts that you want to share. I'm looking at spirit guiding you out, also guiding you to look within, and I'm getting something about like registering what you see in order to express that. I'm seeing a decision that needs to be made, and this is definitely part of a karmic test. It's like, I'm seeing spirit guiding you to like pull back and look within and recognize something that you see. And it's about like whether or not you're going to speak up about this, whether or not you're going to express this. I'm seeing that it's part of a test for you, Taurus, okay? It's about making the decision to express this or not, or to turn away from it. And I'm seeing something being highlighted right now about the shadow space, about what we find when we look within, about a karmic test, and also about the gifts that we have to give. Again, this can be a sentiment of love that we have to give to somebody. Maybe about recognizing our feelings too. I'm hearing something about the corner of your heart. Maybe something that you feel like is tucked away to a degree. I'm seeing us working too on like not jumping into things too quickly with the way that we express ourselves and our love. And our emotions in general, I'm seeing judgment being called. It's like assessing this situation when we look within, and also being guided by spirit over here, which spirit is like in the center of your spread. And spirit also represents Taurus as well. I'm seeing us getting assistance, and I'm seeing us ultimately having a victory. It's like whatever this thing is that needs to be spoken about, whatever needs to come to light, I'm seeing it kind of coming up and us making the decision to express this, overcoming the obstacles that we need to. I'm hearing a Tracy Chapman song right now. I'm hearing Fast Car. I'm seeing us ultimately making this decision and being successful in that decision that we make. I'm seeing something coming to light about the shadow space, okay? And I'm seeing us moving away to, it's like recognizing where you need to move in order to feel like you can embrace a sense of like calm, serenity that you're being driven towards, rather than circulating in a space where you feel like you're being driven by your shadow. I'm hearing shadow urges as well. I'm looking at the Magician popping out here. And I'm seeing us having the discipline to both manifest something and master it as well. And I'm looking at the High Priestess falling over, Judgment too. We could be going through some sort of ascension right now. Also changing the way that we express ourselves, maybe being very particular with the words that we're using, how we're expressing ourselves, our ideas, things that we want to share, okay? I'm seeing like a sense of discipline that we're gaining with our ability to look within and also express that outwards, and like what we want to do, like with our manifestations, with our thoughts and our ideas in that space too. I'm looking at Pluto here. I'm looking at Cancer. I'm looking at the Sun. I'm looking at you, Taurus. I'm hearing Libra. I'm looking at, I'm also hearing something about the future. I'm looking at Virgo here. I'm looking at Mars, the Moon, and Mercury. I'm getting something about like shedding light and focusing on where you're going to find happiness, Taurus. And I'm hearing what that looks like to you. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles here and a lesson. We can be experiencing a lesson with a mother figure. We can also be going through a lesson as far as the energy that we want to be giving off to. Something going on with the home. Also something going on with, when we're talking about like the archetype of energy of the Queen of Pentacles, it's about somebody in touch with what they're feeling, somebody that can be sentimental, somebody that feels very stable and grounded emotionally, someone that's working on self-care, somebody that's forming a sense of stability with their money, okay? Stuff with savings accounts. It can be a sort of confidant, somebody that others go to when they want a source of comfort, okay? I'm seeing us learning a lesson with this energy here. We can also be healing something again with the mother, with that archetype. And I'm hearing also how we want to express ourselves. Somebody can be watching you making progress. I'm looking at somebody from the past that we had been dealing with. I'm seeing us being guided to resolve things from the past too. Again, I'm getting that this is something with a mother figure. I feel like this came through in the last Taurus reading as well. Something that we're working through right now. It's like one of Saturn's lessons about, the lesson ultimately is about getting into a place where we feel like we're acknowledging our emotions and also behaving in a way where we feel like our response is something stable, something steady, okay? Where we're feeling good about the way that we react to the ways that we're feeling. I'm getting strongly that this is resolving things from the past with a feminine figure. And now I'm looking at the Empress. It's like as soon as you are manifesting the management, okay, of your emotions, of your reaction, I'm seeing you stepping into a place where you feel very empowered, okay, feel very effective too with how you're getting things done. Also the way that you're coming across, it's like the way that you're being perceived, Taurus. And this card is Venus. Venus rules Taurus, so this is your energy too, and a lot of it is about, I'm hearing, our emotional capacity. I'm getting that there was a feminine figure. This can be somebody older than us that we had been dealing with in the past. Somebody that may have had narcissistic traits. Maybe somebody that was uncomfortable with the way that we wanted to express ourselves. I'm getting somebody that we did not feel was supportive. And I'm getting that this is one of Saturn's lessons for us to be managing our emotions. I'm seeing that there's some sort of balancing out that's going to be happening with this person. Okay, I'm looking at justice coming through in relation to that space. It's almost like the universe is watching this person. And I'm seeing us like gathering information too on like why there had been delays with us feeling confident in who we are and stepping into our power. This is about our embracing our feminine energy, embracing our feminine nature, and understanding how we want to go about embracing these aspects of ourselves. This is very much about us embracing our aspects of femininity, creativity, warmth, nurturing, how we want to in general express ourselves where we feel like it's authentic to who we are. It's about being confident in who we are too, and about like not conforming as well. And also us being feeling in our emotions too, and understanding what those emotions are. Okay, I'm looking at the Knight of Pentacles here. I'm seeing an offer that comes through that there's going to be success with, okay? This could be something that we wanted to see come through for us, something that we manifested. I'm looking at the Lovers here, which is Gemini. In this spread, I'm looking at Saturn, I'm looking at Venus, and I'm looking at Libra. I'm seeing an offer comes through that's successful with the Lovers, okay? This can be with a Gemini, this can be a best friend, this can be somebody we feel close to, somebody that we want to link up with. I'm looking at Pisces here. There can be a Pisces stepping to you, making an offer. I'm hearing deciding to. This is somebody that's at a distance from you, but I'm seeing that this is their plan to like harmonize something with you, I'm getting, okay? I'm also looking at Gemini. I'm hearing don't forget. Okay. Don't forget. Interesting, Taurus. Okay. I'm being guided to end it there. So I'm looking at an offer that comes through for you. I'm looking at Pisces. I'm hearing being behind it. I'm looking at something going well, something ending in a victory, right? Some sort of plan that somebody is formulating at the moment. I'm looking at the Lovers and I'm looking at them. I'm hearing being brought together. All right, friends, we are going to end it there. I'm hearing Gemini again so strongly. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.